Welcome to the Sunday morning simulcast with Rom Wills. Look beyond the surface. Look beyond the surface. Now, I've talked numerous times about getting past the mask, and that'll be a continual theme with me anyway. But this is just another angle of looking at it because it's more than just people. It's all situations, everything. You got to look past something. You know, it's like if you see that little fancy car, it's all shiny, everything sparkly and everything. But then when you turn it on, the engine don't work. You know, you turn it on, the engine does not work. And, you know, this is very important because we live in a society. People get caught up in the form of something, but not the function. They don't ask if this works or not. And I've seen this with businesses and everything. You know, you might get somebody have like a real flashy storefront or something, but you get in and the place look like crap, or the product they have is crap. Or it, especially with people, you know, that mask thing is very, very significant. A lot of people see somebody, they look good on the surface. They look great on the surface, but then when it comes time for them to actually do some work and actually get something done, they don't do it. Or, you know, they don't deliver on what they're supposed to. You know, in this culture, we got to get past just looking at the form of something. I mean, that's cool, and yeah, it draws your attention and everything, but we have to ask, does it function? Does it function? What's really happening? And that's with everything in life. That's with the people you come across, because the people, I've talked numerous times about the mask. And also, like, when you see stuff in the media, especially, when you see stuff, always try, I mean, yeah, it's hard to, like, take time to explore everything, but if it's something significant, say, okay, what's really happening here? What's really going on? Because a lot of people, they'll see something on the surface, but then they'll see the news, or they'll see what's going on, what they think is going on with a celebrity, but a lot of it's smoke and mirrors. You got to get past that. Right. And, I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about somebody I knew on a job. I ain't going to call this person's name, but it was funny with it. To everybody, he looked lazy. So they would, because he'd be just relaxing, chilling on the job. But I looked past that. I remember looking past that. I say, hold up, this dude just gets stuff done quickly. And he'd be just relaxing most of the time. You give him an assignment on anything, and he'll just boom, 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 knock it out. Then he got free time, you know? Or he take his time, whatever he got to do, he do it. He would even ask, and I even pointed that out to somebody else, a manager. I said, he always does ask for something else to do. But see, the thing is, people have a perception based on, and it's deep why people have a perception of people, situations, everything. And that's really within. Sometimes people are just comfortable with what they see on the surface. You know, they see that like nice looking car. It, it could be like some fancy model or something, and it got shiny wheels on it and everything. But then they turn the ignition to that car. It got so many problems inside of it. Like, I've actually knew someone, they had a very nice looking car on the outside because they kept it clean, spotless. They personally kept it clean, and it was like one of those fancy type of cars. But they were in the auto repair shop every now and then. See, an important thing is we have to value function over form. A lot of people, they focus on form over function. It don't work. Now, if you got a nice form, hey, that's great. And, stuff should look good, shine, clean. Nothing wrong with that. It's nothing wrong with that. But it still has to work. It still has to make sense. And sometimes people got to look past the form because, see, it's a situation. We're in a culture where people, they think the form matches the function. They think the outside matches the inside, but it doesn't. It doesn't at all. So you always want to do that. You always want to look beyond that surface. You want to look beyond that. You want to get beyond that. You always want to look deeper. You want to dig deeper. You want to open up the hood. You checking out that car. Yeah, it looks good. You might want to open up that hood. You know, you meet somebody physically attractive. Okay, you want to get to know them to find out, okay, what's their personality like? What's the inside like? You know, and that's with every situation. You see a news story or something promoted. Okay, look behind it. Look behind it. Okay, we're being distracted by this media item, but what's happening? What they really trying to do? Always, always, always look past everything. Look past the surface stuff. Try to find what's inside. You know, what's underneath. Very important gift going through life. Always, always. And, you know, the thing that looks good on the outside needs to work well on the inside. And that's for everything. That's for people. That's for situations, products, whatever. Every aspect of your life, you want to employ that type of reasoning. All right? So, y'all have a great day today. Peace and blessings.